Radio Live News, up to the minute.
Kia ora, good morning. Welcome to News Hub.
As England prepares to lift all COVID restrictions in a few weeks, there are signs that cases are beginning to rise. There's been an uptick in recorded infections, especially in the northwest of England and Scotland. Hospitals are also reporting a rise in admissions, and scientists are warning that the dreaded third wave may have already begun. Currently, there's no shortage of COVID tests, but there aren't enough medical laboratory professionals to analyse the tests. Should we be concerned? I'm joined on the line by Kunle Akanbi, Laboratory Manager from LabMedExpert, to discuss the need to train and recruit this invisible but crucial workforce. Tell us, please, what is the role of medical laboratory scientists and technicians?
PCR testing is important because it helps us to determine the presence of SARS-CoV-2 in patient samples. It has a lot of advantages. One of the advantages of testing is that one could be infected with the virus without having any symptoms, which could lead to the spread of the virus. And in order to prevent this, it is very important to continue to test individuals. Testing also, as we have experienced in the past 15 months and more, we know that, the importance of testing is also to save lives. Thanks to the NHS test and trace that alerts anyone who has been tested positive, as well as their contacts, to remain in isolation for 10 days. And if there is no testing, there wouldn't be any information on who to be isolated and when to isolate. Therefore, I believe testing will play a significant role in preventing us from experiencing third wave. Medical laboratory scientists and technicians play vital roles within the laboratory. To name a few, medical laboratory scientists performs routine and specialist analytical testing on a range of biological samples. We give test results to medical staff who will be using this information to diagnose and treat the illness of the patients. We also ensure that all samples that are received in the laboratory are of good quality, as well as ensuring that the turnaround time for reporting results are achievable. Lab scientists support the laboratory's quality management system and observe the quality of the specimens. We also support the laboratory quality management system in the laboratory. And there are many more activities that are performed by medical laboratory scientists. But above all, we always ensure that when samples are received in the laboratories, they meet the minimum acceptance criteria, and the samples are processed according to the laboratory policies and procedures, and ensure that the quality of such samples is not compromised in any way, and ensures that the results are reported unambiguously. So with regards to the role of laboratory technicians, they are mostly responsible for performing routine testing, and their work is overseen by medical laboratory scientists.
Tell us more about the training LabMedExpert provides.
LabMedExpert is a leading provider of laboratory training in the UK. What we do is to review individuals' application based on their background and the knowledge that they have acquired in the past. We are able to recommend a suitable training for them, which is practical oriented. So all of our training are practical oriented within the histopathology laboratory, microbiology laboratory, and molecular pathology laboratory. We specialize in equipping science graduates with real-life diagnostic experience to enable them find jobs within the NHS and private laboratories. We also train those who doesn't have any science background or those with GCSE qualification who are looking to work as a medical laboratory assistant within the laboratory. Our practical-oriented trainings are highly intensive, as it fully equips and prepares our candidates to start working efficiently from day one of their employment, which is why we have about 98% employability rate. We are also opening up a new training laboratory in Oxford by the end of next month, so that graduates and school leavers in Oxford and its environs can also benefit from our quality trainings.
So why do you think there's a workforce shortage then?
We understand that it can be very, very difficult to afford the cost of the training, even though we are offering it at discounted rate. As a result, we've secured funding for candidates who are looking to gain laboratory experience through specialized practical training. However, there are several eligibility criteria that needs to be met. And for those who are not eligible for our funding, we do have instrumental arrangements for them to enable them to spread the cost of their training for up to 12 months.
Thank you very much indeed for having a chat with us. Where can our listeners go for more information?
So to register for the training is basically to go on www.labmedexpert.com, and they will be able to see the various trainings that we offer. And upon application, we'll review the credentials that have been submitted, and we will be able to advise on whether the candidate will be more suitable for histology or microbiology or molecular pathology training.